How's everybody doing today? Look at me. I'm Crispy Donut Community. See? Put your hands up, bit. Shop. EDC. Good, some people join here. Actually, I guess there's already a lot of people here because I'm like 15 minutes late. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm late. Not on purpose, on accident. I'm very late. Okay, let me get comfortable here and we'll dive on in to the good news and the yo. I see a lot of people are here commenting and stuff. That sends blood to my organs. All right. So it's 8:15. I'm about 15 minutes late. Normally I'm pretty on time, but tonight I went out. My buddy invited me out to dinner. We have dinner once a week. We hang out, talk business. All right, where are we at here? So we got some people here for sure. Sorry to all of you that have been waiting for me. Luke, aka CDC. Oh, thank you. I see that now. He posted. I'll be a few minutes late. That was my fault. I was not keeping track of time. The restaurant's only like 10 minutes from the house we go to, our little spot. And when I looked at my phone and it was 7:55, I'm like, I gotta bounce. It's frozen though. We got snow today. It's cold. It's very moist. Let's see everybody that's here. If you couldn't tell, I'm doing okay today. I'm in a better mood. Doing better than I was the other day. Doing better, I guess. Whatever. So, Joseph Bali, what's up? Leia, Spam Hawks. Those sound pretty good. Spam Hawks. I love Spam Hawks. Channel 79, what's up? Elizabeth De Leonardo. Hey, how are you? Jennifer Cargill, good to see you as always. Luke, thank you for being here. Jared Marino, what's up, brother? Material World, hey, how are you? Luke said, yeah, sorry about that. So like I said, scheduled it for 8. I like scheduling the lives. I like always post, hey, I'm going live tomorrow. Hey, I'm going live tonight. But if I can schedule these two and post that, it gives everybody an opportunity to see one or the other or both. So even if I'm a few minutes late, if I have one scheduled and said I'm going to be live, I'm going to be live. You just might have to wait a few minutes. So my fault. So I was live the other night, and I was just having, a lot of nonsense has happened in the past few weeks. Not really good stuff. I've kind of been struggling a bit. And, I was supposed to do a stealth camp, which I'm going to do. Don't worry about that. And it was filled with a lot of self-doubt, which seems to happen with me at certain points. And I was very down and out on the channel and on my work and on life and a balance and, the ins and outs of just being a, under 35, but over 30-year-old white American male with a desk job and a growing YouTube channel. We hit 18,000 subscribers about an hour ago. 18,000. What is that? Oh, it's Jessica letting the dogs in. I'm like, we hit 18,000 subscribers today. So thank you. Accoutrement. 18,000 accoutrements. Oh, it's she has her phone watching, and I heard someone talking. It sounded like a walkie-talkie, but it's actually me upstairs. Can you shut the door, please? Do you mind? Okay. What is that? What was that? Oh, all right. Hi, Zeebs. Well, let him do his thing. I love you. What was I saying? So I lost my train of thought. That's okay though. So yeah, so we hit 18,000 accoutrements today, so that's great news. I Yeah, I'm just kind of going through the motions, feeling a little better yesterday and today though. I kind of decided that instead of investing all my time into YouTube to try to make it successful, which would help that a lot if I could invest more time into YouTube and my content, and also decided instead of investing myself fully into work, I'm going to take the promotion that I've been offered and step up there and just try really hard to still balance. So I'm going to take the new job. I'm going to keep pushing with YouTube and just try and really. I was sweating about how I'm going to make it all work before I had even decided to try to make it all work. So instead of I'm going to quit my job and dedicate to YouTube, or I have to quit YouTube so I can dedicate to my job because I got offered more stuff, I'm just going to try to make it work. I'm going to try. And, if I can accept the new position and I can kind of, roll with the punches and still get my video done every week, and still keep like kind of both feet in YouTube, a video a week, and at least a foot and a half in the door. Hi, ZZ. Come on, come up, come on, come up, come. I'm going to really just try and straddle the fence as much as possible because I kind of have no choice. I'm not going to give up on YouTube and 10 years ish of progress and blood, sweat, and tears just for more money and more responsibility at work. And I'm not going to not take more responsibility and money at work for a passion project such as YouTube that may or may not eventually pay most of the bills, which is kind of my end game goal, is to be a content creator full time because I've been doing it part time and now semi. Well, I've been doing it forever, but like for the past year and almost a half, I've been doing a video a week instead of just as I want. So I'm going to really try and instead of sweating how I'm going to do both, I'm just going to do both. It's like an epiphany. If you were here the other night and you're here now, you could see clearly I've kind of come to grips with my decision because the other night, if you go back and watch, I was live Tuesday night. What's today? Thursday. I was live Tuesday night when I should have been stealth camping. I was so stressed and overworked and flummoxed because I was basically given an ultimatum at work: either accept this new responsibility now or it may not be available to you again. And it's going to cut in to free time and it's going to require more of me. And a lot of my more of me time goes to my hobbies, and YouTube is a passion project, also a job and a hobby. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. I uploaded that little shorter video tonight. That's kind of like it harkens back to the scary stealth camp. And then next Thursday, there's something similar. It'll be a holiday day, so just another short, little kind of teasy, fun thing. I really wanted to just kind of draw some attention to the channel. Some cliche, short, watch the full video here type stuff. It allows me to still have a video this week and next week, the holiday week. I have some vacation I'll be taking, and gives me some time to rest and recharge, get a little further into the winter time, and then I can kind of pick up where I left off. So, do my best. I'm taking the new position starts the first Monday of the year. So January 3rd or 4th. What is it? Let's find out. So January 6th is when I officially start my new position, at least as far as I know right now. So between now and then, business as usual. And then I'm still, my goal is still to do a video a week, even once that becomes reality. So I've got some time, the holidays, got a video tonight, next week, kind of similar. So don't expect anything too crazy, nothing new. It's going to be another little teasery, kind of just trying to draw some attention to the channel, still have some content out there. Those people that are only in for stealth camping and those that are only here because they were when I was a fishing channel, I'm going to keep rolling with what I started, which was just me. So there's going to be stealth camping. There's going to be camping. There's going to be stuff with my dog. There's some surprises too. I haven't really mentioned it yet, and I was going to vlog it today, but I didn't want to. But I'm looking at buying some acreage potentially in Pennsylvania. I went and looked at a couple properties. Actually, went out there today with zero and put in an offer. I put in an offer for 6 acres on the river. And I don't think I'm going to get it, but it has me motivated to make that dream come true, not only for my fishing and camping lifestyle, but as like a content creating, like an outdoor studio. I could build platform tents, I could build shelters, a dock, cooking stations, a cabin eventually, all kinds of stuff. I could literally live there for weeks at a time, which would be my goal. Put like a camper there or a shipping container home or something. What I really want to do is get an old caboose and an old box car and put them on tracks, just like display tracks that are as wide as them, and turn those into cabins. But so I could literally stay out there with internet and power and water, just like normal stuff. But it's in the middle of the woods, right on the river, nobody around. I could work there. I could go stay for a week at a time, and I can just create content out there all times: bushcraft, fishing, camping. I don't know. So a lot going on, but I'm trying to embrace it. So let's catch up with some comments. Where was I at? Jared Marino said hi to you, Channel 79. Oh yeah, so Crispy said I was late. So yeah, Leia said we did get some snow today, and it was really cold. I just got back in my car and drove 10 minutes home, and I'm frozen. I'm not ready for winter yet. It's already just November 21st. Elizabeth said she had flurries today where she is too. Channel 79, what's up? Ronnie Talanian said wild spot to come in. I don't know what spot you came in at, but hopefully it was wild. If it was wild, was it wild enough for you to buy me a coffee? Because I'm so wild, you should buy me a coffee. You said it. Airy Sweet, what's up? Joseph Bali, what's up? Hi, Andrew. Andrew, how's the baby doing? Send me some photos of the baby, and how's Jessica doing? For everyone that doesn't know or doesn't subscribe to Andrew, Deep South, he hasn't been posting much lately, but that's because he had a baby, him and his wife, Jessica. And so everyone say congratulations to Deep South. And if you don't want to say congratulations, you can congratulate him by subscribing to his YouTube channel at Deep South EDC. So you should go do that because I'm asking you to, because I like him. Great Unknown, what's up? Rick Thomas, hey, how are ya? Timbo Peters, hello from Washington State. What's up, Skeeter? Everybody go subscribe to Skeeter's channel as well. PA Wild Boys. I forget the name of the channel. I just know him as Skeeter. I'm sorry. Not that I don't know your channel, but Skeeter, that's my boy as well. I think he just was able to get monetized. So congratulations to Skeeter on that. So any of you that are here, go ahead and give Skeeter some love, because Skeeter's a good guy. Hopefully one day, I'd like to do a meetup next year. I said once I hit like 100,000 subs, I'll do a meetup. Maybe we'll just pick a weekend sometime in like June or July and like be somewhere and be like, hey, if you can make it, this is where we'll be and this is what we're doing. Davo Dinkum, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Leia said, hit the like button, do that. Brian White, what's up? I'm in a better mood. Joseph, you're right. Jennifer Cargill, hey again. Jessica's making a boob thing. Jason Bruno, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hunter McDermott, I do no. Oh, Hunter, what's up, brother? Everyone go subscribe to Hunter too. Saratoga Outdoors. If I subscribe to these people, it means I like their content. And if you like me, then you probably, maybe you won't like it, but if I like it, you might like it. To answer your question, Hunter, the game started at 8:15 and we were at our favorite. It's called Nico's Gyros. It's like a Mediterranean restaurant, but it's a really awesome sports bar. I don't drink really at all anymore. Hardly ever. And I didn't drink tonight, but I'm just pointing that out because I always talk about anxiety and depression and sobriety and all that stuff. And I don't need drugs because I'm hyper. This is me 100% sober, just on a gyro. Well, just the meat of the gyro because I'm also on the carnivore diet. I did have a little bit of pasta salad tonight though because it's really good Greek pasta salad. So I don't need drugs. I'm like permanently messed up in the head. But so I don't watch Browns. I don't watch football. I don't like college football. Um, I think football is the worst sport in American sports, and I think not loyal fans that really like the game, but I think football is the worst sport and the most greedy and bad. And I think the hardcore football fans are worse than any of the other sports fans because it really all revolves around drinking and gambling, and I just don't like football and hardcore football people. I like them. I'm just saying it's not my thing, is what I should say. Um, Glad to see you're in a better mood. Thank you, Channel 79. Yeah, I'm not out of the woods, but I had a better day, better couple days. Just got to keep rolling with the punches, I suppose. James Umla, what's up, brother? Hi, Katie. Moist says Joseph Bali. Elizabeth says, hope you're feeling better. I am. Um, Luke said it's his fault that I was late. It's my fault. Like I said, I told my friend when I got there to dinner, I said, I'm not going to stay late. I don't want to watch the game. And he's like, the Browns are on tonight, aren't they? I'm like, yeah, that's why everyone's here in Browns gear. The place is always packed, but it was like extra packed tonight. He's like, I didn't even realize they were playing. I'm like, I figured that's why you hit me up. I'm like, I'm not staying for the game. He's like, well, neither am I. Blah, blah, blah. He's got his kids be home at 9 from whatever. So I just lost track of time because we were talking about a lot of funny stuff, and good thing I was close to home. So, hey, how are ya? Brian White says, congrats on 18K. Thank you, Channel 79. Yep, we hit 18,000 subscribers today. Let's see where we're at right now. I don't know what happened, but I've got 18,049. So something weird. This happens once in a while, and I don't usually find out for a few days or a week. But people will ask to use some of my content. They'll email me or reach out on Instagram. Big channels like Chilling Scares and who's that other really one? Nuke's Top Five and Rome the Unseen. So a lot of big channels have asked permission to use my content, and then these channels have hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers, and they'll use my content. And I just ask to share my links and be nice. And a lot of people have also stolen my content or just used it without my permission, and a lot of them have subs too. So, I get a certain amount of subscribers every day just organically. Like it's a varying scale, but a general kind of ballpark number. And then every once in a while, it kind of goes nuclear. And in the past, in the past like 30 hours, like about this time yesterday, I checked my YouTube for the first time in a while because I was really busy at work, and I had like 200 more subscribers than I did like earlier in the day. Then last night, I had like 200 more than I did earlier than that. And I woke up this morning. Yesterday, I was like at 17.4, and now I'm at like 18,050. So I looked high and low this afternoon when I got home, and somebody somewhere must have used one of my videos in a compilation and are sending people my way, but I still can't find or what it is. And 99% of the time, if they ask me, I always have them send me a link once it's live. But 99% of the time, when this happens, like a day or two or within a week, a bunch of people will message me or email me, hey, you're in this video, or hey, I just saw your video in Daddy's compilation. So whoever stole my content this time, thank you for pushing me over that 18,000 mark. But yeah, I just find it funny that that's how it works out. So I had a point I was getting at, but I lost my train of thought. See, this is why. So if you go watch the live from, it's 8:33. I love you. If you go watch the live from Tuesday night, High Zero, I was very down and depressed. Honestly, I don't even want to go rewatch it because I feel like I probably was just not a fun person to watch or be around. And then the turnaround from then to today is like I'm a different person. And that is without drugs or alcohol. That's on a somewhat healthy diet. I'm fairly active. I don't know what else it could be. It's I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. We're okay. I have a home. I have a wife. I have beautiful dogs. I have enough. I don't have a million friends, but I have enough friends and people that I can count on if I needed somebody or if I needed support. I have all of you included in that in the community, but I still am not always a very happy person. Even if I'm grateful for things, I still feel a lot of guilt for. Yeah. So without getting into the 20-minute diatribe, there's nothing. I came to the conclusion a new boat or a piece of land or a car or 18,000 subscribers. I could have things and I could be working my way higher up in the world and all that, but nothing physical or material or that is there's nothing outside of my own brain that can make me happy. There's an imbalance up here. And I think that's why I used substances and have always had anxiety and trauma, all that kind of stuff is a lot of the cause too. But I think a lot of that's also why I did a lot of drugs and stuff and smoked marijuanas every day for years and had no problem more so when I was single. Go out to the bars with my friends 3, 4 nights a week because I had nothing else to do aside from get off work, go watch baseball, basketball, go fishing, drinking, fishing. So I was just a bachelor, and I've really kind of 99% toned that stuff down. But it was also just to like escape this. So I think like no matter I could wake up tomorrow and be a billionaire and have a billion subscribers and never have to work again and have I don't know. It's not even about like I hate comparing to like having stuff because I'm not really like a material person either at all. I'm just saying when it comes down to like basic needs that are met and then, like recreational and hobby things that, cost money or you can't just go out and buy like something every day, and like food and experiences and vacations and all that stuff. It's like, it's all like momentary shots of dopamine and then the high the high wears off. So like I could go buy a new bass boat tomorrow. I could go buy a new truck tomorrow. I don't do these things. I'm just saying. And then I'll be stoked on it for like a week. And then it's like, okay, I have that boat now. I have that Tahoe now. This dude makes me happy every day. We had such a good time today, didn't we? Spent the whole day with dad again. We were out in the forest and you went swimming and we went, good boy. He's so big. But there's nothing physical or material that makes me happy because I'm at the point in my life where if I want something, I'll just find a way to make it happen. And I have never been fulfilled by what I have or what I own. It always is, I'm feeling good because of things I'm doing, which is like staying busy and feeling accomplished with goals that I set and getting things done and achieving things. And Um, there's no other solution that I can think of aside from I have a chemical imbalance that doesn't always allow me to think straight. Drugs don't help, medicine doesn't help, diet and exercise help a little bit, but when it comes down to it at the end of the day, it's all still brain juice and masking the pain and suffering with drugs and alcohol or even with medications or with um feeling sorry for myself or being down and out or being anxious about crap I can't control or that I have to do anyway, even if it sucks. It really only makes the suffering more sufferable. So I can sit here now and say all that and be aware of all that. Someone just donated. I'll get to you when I scroll down, but thank you so much. Hey, Brian, it's Brian Raztech. Much love, brother. Thank you so much for that, for the generosity. I'll thank you again when I get down to the comments again in a second. As you all know, I like to talk and then read comments, then talk and read comments. So I have something to respond to. So I can sit here. Thanks, Brian. Much love to you, brother. And Good things are coming to you as well. I can feel it. Um, we can sit here and say these things and understand like what is wrong with us and what drives us. Because I'm a pretty motivated person. I work hard. I I give, I don't know if I give 1,000% to everything, but I give like 99.9% of myself to everything. I try to work hard and not leave anything on my desk at the end of the day that I could have gotten done. If clients or work stuff pops up after hours or on the weekends or someone calls or emails and I can take care of it for them within reason, I do that. I'll go above and beyond. I haven't missed a week with YouTube, even if I had to go out of my way or just even make a mental health video saying how crappy, it's stuff that I'm going out of my way to do. When people would be perfectly understanding if I didn't make a video, or if clients would be perfectly understanding if they email me Friday at 7 p.m. if I didn't get back to them till Monday at 9 a.m. versus, Saturday morning or whatever. Um, I can keep all of that in mind and feel accomplished. And that the point I'm trying to make is that there's no real other way to heal and to keep pushing through all of the negative crap besides keeping this in mind. Because that's what I was saying a second ago is I can sit here and say all of this and I'm already aware of all this, even on a good day or a bad day. But that doesn't always mean that I'm going to be in this same positive headspace, which is the headspace that allows me to kind of like accept all that and be aware of that. I could feel like this for a week and then have a bad couple days where even if I'm sitting here saying all this now and it's real because it is, and I'm very clear minded and straightforward, I might not be in the same headspace in a week for a day or two, whatever it might be, maybe longer, maybe not as long. And this won't be my reality, even if it still is. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's ass backwards, it's bass backwards, but it's, you know, so I'm ranting too much. Let's read some more comments. James Umla, what's up? I think I already said hi to all of you guys. More where we at. Feel the power of the almighty sausage and peppers. Actually had sausage for dinner tonight. Um, Someone just texted me. I'll get to that later. I did have sausage tonight, and then my friend invited me to dinner, and I had some gyro meat. Um, Airy sweet, that's awesome. Thank you. Howdy, Sam. Hope all is well from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Shane Moss. How you doing, mate? Jason Bruno, almost to 20K. 20K will be pretty monumental too. 18,000 is a lot. 18,001 is a lot. 19,279 is a lot. Um, when I hit 5,000, whatever last year sometime, I was like, holy crap. And then earlier this year, I think it was earlier this year or late last year, I hit 10,000. I was like, holy crap. And then 15,000, I was like, holy crap. And now we're at 18,000. I'm like, holy crap. So 20,000 will be sweet. 25,000 will be sweet. Um, I stopped setting short-term and long-term goals. I just know eventually, I guess if I had a goal like one goal I really want to achieve, 1 million subscribers is a lot. Like that's a lot. Like that, I'm not going to say that's not doable, but you got to get to a certain point to where your organic growth is like fueled by the algorithm. And then you get to that point and your content has to keep up with that. But if I had a goal that I really, really want to hit, like, okay, so I guess I said I don't have goals, but one goal I want to hit 100,000. If I could hit 100,000 with the same audience and community and tight knit, and like we all know each other's names and do lives and talk to each other and donate coffees and send emails, and I send you guys stickers if you send me cool emails. And I'm trying to say, like, if I can get to 100K and keep everything like this, that will be good enough for me. And anything past that is a plus. So I guess that's kind of what I'm working toward. Because I think with 100,000, if I can average, you know, 50,000 views a video and have 100,000 subs, and I can do that weekly. Oh, you're so cute. You're such a good puppy. If I can do that, I think That will probably pay enough or be enough of a extra trickle of income to where I feel accomplished with what we've done. Anything else is a bonus, and we can continue that, doing going further out, doing more stuff. Um, let's see. Hang on, just the realtor just emailed me back about the land. Um, a second party wants to counter my offer. I'm just gonna stick to my guns for now. For those of you that don't know, hang on one second. I don't think there's a good chance I'm going to get it, but I put in an offer today on 6.5 acres of waterfront river, Allegheny River land in Pennsylvania. I went and looked at it, was zero. I worked from home, but in my car, so I literally had meetings and was responding to emails. Every time I got an email, I'd pull over on the highway or in little service road turnouts or at gas stations, or I pulled over at a hotel. I had a 9 o'clock meeting, which I didn't have to interact in. It was great. I just kept driving and no one ever called my name. It was like a review meeting. And then clients were emailing me and I would just pull over and I had my little wireless router and I responded to emails perfectly good. Um, had a what time was it? I had a 2:30 meeting and I had just got back in my truck. So I got to pulled over on the side of the highway, went on this random little road and found like an old motel and just took a meeting in the parking lot there. Um, it worked out very well, but I went and looked, it popped up um, like over the weekend, like Saturday, 6.5 acres right on the Allegheny River, untouched, forested. There's like I don't know if there's brook trout in there. I hiked like a mile of it. It's very, very steep. I didn't see any trout, but there's a lot of leaves in the water. But it's uh, awesome stream with like multiple waterfalls um, right down the middle of the property. And I immediately called the realtor and put in an offer on it on my way home. I don't think I'll get it, but if I do, it will be epic. Like I said, an outdoor content creation playground. So he messaged me saying that there's another party that wants to counter my offer. And I said, I'm going to hold tight and wait to hear back, which kind of sucks because I really, really would like it. I'm kind of disappointed because I think I'm almost maxed out, and I think the other party's going to come in hot because the realtor said it's overpriced. He said that the people selling it know that it's overpriced. I think I made a reasonable offer based on what I think it's worth. The possibilities. Um, hmm, it's a buzzkill. It's all right though. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least I'm in a position to probably be able to do that. It would be a big stretch. I would be pinching pennies and have to change my lifestyle, but it's a dream and goal of mine to eventually own land on the Allegheny River. And if I can do it at age 33 versus age 53, it's going to be tight. It would be tight. It would be very tight, but I could make it work. And if I could do it, I'll do it. When I can, I will. If I lose the property, I'm gonna be sick over it. I'm gonna be sick over it. And I don't think I'm gonna get it. I might as well prepare myself. I'm gonna be sick over it. It's such a beautiful piece of property. Oh, it's such a beautiful piece of property. Man, I'll literally be sick over it. I've been looking for years. I'm finally in the position to be able to potentially swing something, and it's like the dream. Oh, I'll be sick over it. I'll be sick over it. I'll be sick over it if I can't get it. Something else will come up if I can't, but man, I'm telling you, I'll be sick over it. Well, whatever happens, happens. My offer is in play, So say a prayer that that works out. If you guys want, cool. Just say a prayer that that works out. And if it doesn't, something else will come along. I'm trying to have this mind over matter, like Yoda, like, and then every time I like kind of, it's like you can have someone give you advice or like you go to therapy, but like a good therapist will never tell you what to do. A good therapist, and I've been in therapy for years. A good therapist, and I'm sure a lot of you have been in therapy because a lot of you have told me your life stories just like I have, and people go to therapy. A good therapist will not give you the answers. They will try to do like the lead the horse to water without forcing him to drink, and then the horse, me, has to realize, oh, that's water. Let me drink that. I'm thirsty, or like relate that to life stuff. It's like mind over matter. So like someone could give you good advice every day for a year, and then you finally like it clicks. So like I'll say all these things and try to like make changes and stuff, and then Jessica or like somebody will be like, I've been saying that to you, not Jessica, but it's the same voice for every person that says that. Like, I've been saying that to you, my dad. I already told you that. Like, that's life. Or you got to this. And it's like, yeah, but just because you told me that doesn't mean like you told me that that's what I have to do. It's like you figure it out on your own. Nate B, what's up? Chris Hamby, hello. Greg Betros, thank you. Congrats on the promotion. I kind of formally accepted it. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Skeeter. Thank you, Brian. Bird Gang, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm going to try, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go live tonight is I didn't want to leave anyone hanging the other night when I was down and out. I was kind of given an ultimatum at work to step up, and it's going to cut into some of my time. So instead of not doing work and doing YouTube, or not doing YouTube and doing work, I decided that, sorry, my ears just popped. Oh, that's better. I decided I'm going to try and balance as much as I possibly can to just try and make everything work, because I'm not willing to give up. I'm not willing to give up the good work opportunity, and I'm not willing to give up my dream, which is to survive and thrive off of making content. So I'm going to do both until I can't. Jessica just texted me, where is my dog? He's sleeping on the other couch. Z. ZZ. He's pooped. I took him to PA with me today. We looked at two properties. One property was really janky and had great river access, but it was just like, even as like the last resort property, just to have property on the river, I probably wouldn't even have spent my money on it. It just was not nice. But the property we went to look at, it's 6.5 acres. We walked all four corners, and it's and zigzagged everywhere in between, and then hiked up the creek and all the waterfalls and stuff. So that dude was, and then I fished the Allegheny for like 20 minutes just because I was standing right there. I like went back to my truck, checked my email. Nobody had emailed me in that last hour. So I was technically on my lunch break because I worked. I worked just from the road. It was kind of cool. I could like drive to Chicago for a concert and work on the way, and then it like opened up a whole lot of possibilities because I worked. I didn't miss a single email or call while driving to PA. It was awesome. And so we hiked up the stream and all these waterfalls and stuff. I brought a fishing rod just for the Allegheny because I'm like, I'm going to be on the Allegheny. Fished for like 15, maybe 20 minutes. Didn't get a bite. But he was swimming and going crazy, even though it was 30 degrees out. So he's pooped. Davo Dinkum, I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. What's up, Kalini? What's up, Chris? How are you, brother? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I definitely miss our weekly chats when we'd go back and forth. That was always fun. And like I'd call you daddy and stuff. I know you missed that too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Work takes priority for sure, Elizabeth, but YouTube to me and content creation and my hobbies and stuff That's what you work for, is to be able to enjoy yourself and live a lifestyle. So like I could not take the promotion and not move up in the world and kind of just continue on this way, but I just like I want YouTube to grow. It's like if if I can keep making YouTube grow, because that's what we're doing. We just hit 18,000 today. That's awesome. My goal was to hit, well, not, I keep saying goals that I don't have, but in my mind, I wanted to hit 20K by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible. Most likely it'll be in January, February. Um, but if I can keep growing YouTube, which is what I've been working toward, and keep growing in my job without sacrificing, if I could still be like really good at work and still do a video a week, you know, I can continue to I just got to keep pushing. I have no choice. I'm not going to give up either or opportunity and have regret. I just can't. I can't stomach it. If that means I'm going to be tired, like I'm tired. I just can't stomach giving up. Um Thank you though, Elizabeth. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Great Unknown. Thank you, Uncle Trapper. Hello from BC, Canada. Good to see you, brother. Thank you, Bird Gang. Thank you, Material World. Joseph Cullen. Appreciate it. Freddie Moss. Good to hear from you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Airy Sweet. Thank you. A date night vlog with the wife. I want her to come camping with me. I think she said if I hit 50,000, she will come camping with me. I think she said that. We had a number. Was it 50 or 100,000? I think it was 50,000. Acreage would be amazing. Yeah, it would be. Ronnie agree. It's land. Trying for some land. Everyone talking about the land. Thank all of you. Great Unknown. Thank you. Nate B. Thank you. Davo Dinkum. Thank you. I do have a great big caboose. I just can't not shoot for these opportunities. I can't. I'm not going to give up on YouTube. I put in so much time and effort and work. It would be stupid to give up. Same thing with my job. I've been through too much stress and dealt with too many clients and customers and coworkers and been through the ringer so many times, back and forth, up and down, that if I didn't take this promotion and didn't move up and seize the day, I couldn't stomach all the BS I've had to deal with just to get to the point of having this opportunity. Same thing with YouTube. I haven't not slept, and I haven't slept in dumpsters, and I haven't, not slept in the back of my truck, or been freezing outside at Walmart in January and edited all the next day during me. I can't leave all that behind and not know what could have been. Thank you, Joe M. Thank you, Nate B. That's not in PA. That's in Cleveland, around by me. Airy Sweet. Talking about looking forward to what you're planning. Thank you, Mark M. Skeeter. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Skeeter. I really appreciate that. Jessica said, Skeeter, much love. Thank you, brother. And congrats to you on getting monetized. Congrats to you. I'll have to catch one of your lives once. I feel bad. Skeeter's invited me to his lives, and the past few I have not been able to make it to. But keep reminding me, and I will get to the next one if I can. Basketball is not the worst sport. The Cavaliers are the best team in the NBA, for anyone that is not aware. I'm already messed up in the head. Yes, I am. Brent and Marissa, good to see you both. I do look and sound better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just chilling. It was a nice, fulfilling day. I went to look at that land. I put in the offer. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put myself in a position to make that offer. And so now that I know whether I get it or not, that I made it, the offer, when opportunities like that pop up again, I know I can just make a judgment call and kind of go for it. I had a great day with my dog. We spent the whole day together, 2.5 hour drive each way, a couple hours on the property, hiking and looking around. Um, and just some quality time with my pooch. Got to have nice dinner with one of my best friends. We had a rocky relationship for a while because of things both of us were going through. Let's just say he wasn't in a very good headspace, and he's kind of turned a corner. Um, and I think I have too, and I think we both were cross with each other for a while, but we do have a care for each other and a friendship rooted in like-minded. We're just both kind of cut from the same. I don't know, whatever. So it was just nice. It was a good day. Um, it was a good day. And it'll be. I can top it off when I'm done with this live by going to cuddle with my wife and not having onion breath because I'm on the carnivore diet and I didn't eat onions with my gyro meat tonight. Did have a few bites of pasta salad. There's a lot of garlic and onion in that, so actually I just lied. Accoutrement. Um. Uh. If my hometown team was the Browns, I wouldn't be a football guy either. Well, I'm not a football guy either way, but honestly, if I was a football guy, I'd probably be like a like soccer real football fan because yeah, the Browns are not really even a football team. They're just a bunch of guys that have to play against football teams. It's pretty sad. And I don't make fun of me for the Browns all day because I literally don't care. I got the tribe tattooed on me. I've got the Cavs tattooed on me, and that's all I need is the tribe. The Guardians and the Cavaliers could be the worst teams in the league for years on end, and they have been in my lifetime. And I will still bleed Cleveland sports. The Browns could move away again, and a lot of people would be very upset. And I wouldn't even be happy or sad. I just literally wouldn't. I literally would not care. Not 1% that sucks, not 1% that whatever. Even at like the water cooler at work, the sports talk, like you agree with the guys, just like, oh, the Browns and the owner and the billionaire. Like, it was like, yeah, oh, yeah, I agree. It's like, no, I mean, I literally would not care. Um, are you, Collini is stealing it all? I bet you are. Um, Am I into the paranormal? Yeah, I wouldn't say like paranormal. I believe in aliens. I believe in Bigfoot or some kind of bipedal ape species that has very few numbers, but is also so far off grid into the woods that anything that's coming or going, it is aware of well before we would be aware of any signs of it. So if there's just little communities of, 5 to 10 little colony of ape man species hybrids, whatever Bigfoots might be, there's not going to be thousands of them scattered in one area. There might be little colonies and they might live in cave systems or something. This is just what I surmise to be possible because they have found uh, strands of DNA and hair that are concurrent with human DNA but have different uh, DNA strands that are not identified as any known species, but that are primate and have human DNA as well. I mean, that's scientific fact. You can look that up, not just by me, but by like real science. Um, so I definitely believe in aliens because if you don't believe in aliens, then I don't even care if it's like your religion or whatever. But if you don't believe in aliens, you're just dumb. I'm not calling anyone dumb. I'm just saying we are not the only life in the not even just the universe, but there's guaranteed other life just in our galaxy. Like it's just the truth. Like we might not have mainstream widespread acceptance or proof of concept, but it's there. I mean, the numbers a lot. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to preach. Um, so yeah, aliens for sure. I'm big on. I do believe in some sort of Bigfoot or species type thing that is, potentially, I'd say the probability of that is in the 20 to 30% range that there's something out there. Um, and I've I've had one experience. I'm not going to talk about it. Um, I guess I could, but it was very no. I'm not going to talk about it because it sounds made up. But I did have one experience, and it was in Canada, and uh, I don't know. It was messed up. Never had an alien experience. I've never seen what I believe to be a UFO or UAP. I have. I don't know why I went down this road. I've had what I think was a Bigfoot experience. Um, Aliens, never seen anything of the sort, but they have to be there. I have had a few paranormal experiences, but I don't believe it's anything that's meant to be harmful or scary. I think it's things or what were things or entities that are present for a purpose, if that makes sense. Maybe I sound dumb. I don't know. Um, where are we at here? Paranormal. I just lost that. Stephen Huber, what's up, brother? Good to see you. No one is ever poor. Crispy donut community. If they rich in heart, I whatever that means. I agree. How much weight have I lost on the carnivore diet? So the 24th, I started October 24th, and I've been I've so it's an oxymoron. The diet I've been on is strict, but I've cheated 3 times. I had um, on my birthday, I still had a steak, but I had mashed potatoes and asparagus, and a piece of cheesecake. And I guess I had bread and oil and cheese with that. So I just cheated on my birthday. I cheated a dinner meal, but the main course was a 8 ounce fillet. So I cheated on my birthday, and then um, I cheated. Um, I had like 4 bites left of that cheesecake. I had that as I was cooking. I was doing meal prep like last Sunday or the yeah last Sunday, and that was in the fridge. And I just had like the 3 or 4 bites that were left while I was meal prepping and not like counting calories. I just in order to cook steaks and ground beef and all that and chicken, I did it all at one time. It took like an hour versus cooking for 30 minutes every day. Um, and then last night, was it last night or the night before? I think it was the night of the live when I was really down. I cheated that night, so it was the third time. I had some thin mint cookies and a couple salted caramel things Jessica had, and I didn't even like them. Um, and tonight I had a tiny, tiny bit of Greek pasta salad, like a cup. So I've cheated a little bit, but other than that, literally other than those, like I just told you, every time I've cheated, other than those, for almost 30 days, 28 days, all I've had is meat and protein, chicken, steak, eggs, um, uh, the right kinds of cheeses. They say not to um, have more than 10 grams of carbs a day, and sugar probably about the same. And I've had a lot of beef jerky as well. Some of that beef jerky has added sugar, but it's still all meat and stuff. So um, I've been very, very strict. Um, I cheated the one meal. I had the tiny extra piece of cheesecake. I had those snacks 2 nights ago. So I mean, you're talking, you put those together, it's like not even a full day's worth of meals if I was to eat all that in one day over a month. Um, so to answer your question, I started on October 24th, and I'd gotten pretty hefty. We had the bachelor party and the wedding and all that, and traveling and fishing, and um, I had a lot of chocolate milkshakes. I love chocolate milkshakes. I'm a sucker for chocolate milkshakes. I was at about 219, about 220, and as of I didn't weigh myself this morning. As of yesterday, and I'm at about 206, and I think I've been drinking a lot of extra water the past couple days because the temperature really dropped and I get really dry, like my skin's all dry and I get really thirsty. So I think I could probably lose about 2 pounds of water weight right now. So give or take on the 24th, which is, in 3 days, in one solid month, you could say, to be fair, call it 15 pounds. It'll be somewhere between 13 and 15 pounds. It was like 219.6. And the lowest I've seen myself on the scale was 2 days ago. I was 206.8. And that's being 99.95% strict. Um, and so if I wake up tomorrow for the next 3 days and am 100% strict, I will be at probably 204. So yeah, about 15 solid pounds. Um, I had a goal to lose 30 pounds. I'd like to get down to about 190 and hold there. So I think I'm going to do it through the end of the year. I'm going to cheat on Thanksgiving. I already planned on it. I've been planning on it. I'm going to have turkey, and I'm not going to go crazy with my plate, but I'm going to have mostly turkey and then a little bit of mashed potatoes and a little bit of stuffing for sure. Not like a full plate cheat, but I'm going to have a little bit of cheating, mostly turkey, scoop, cup of mashed potatoes, cup of stuffing, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to enjoy the day, and the day is based around the meal, so I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about the times I cheated because I had long periods leading up to it, and then right after I did, I went right back into it. So I might have broke ketosis for a day, but and I'll probably cheat Christmas as well because it's like another meal based kind of thing. But other than that, it's really not that difficult. You just got to mix it up. So about 15 pounds in a month. Probably going to do it through the end of the year because that would put me at 60 some days. And, so on January 1st, from October 24th to January 1st, you're talking, almost 70 days. And if I, you know, can stay strong and strict with it like I have been, we'll see where that gets me. But um, he is a beautiful dog. Thank you, Skeeter. Um, Brian, thank you again for the 5 bones. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate it big time. Hi, ZZ. He's so tired, he just woke up. You had a long day with dad, huh? Long day with dad. Dad loves you. We had so much fun today, didn't we? Chris Gavel has a question. I'm not sure what that means, but go ahead and ask away. We do need to train our brains to think happier, Elizabeth. I completely agree. And I'm really good at that in short stretches. And then I'll kind of fall back out of it and then kind of get back in it. I'm just like kind of all over the place. That's just kind of how I've always been. But I've been a lot more stable the past like couple years than I was the previous couple years. And that trend keeps going back like 15 years ago. My age 18 to 23, was not superlative. My age 23 to 26, 27, it's kind of a really well 20, 23 to 28, 27, 28. Things were dire at some points. I'll have to tell my story. I'll have to make a video of like my story, but yeah, not very healthy lifestyle at all. And then, the past 5, 6 years, really since I met Jessica, if it wasn't for Jessica, not only would I probably not be alive, but if I was alive, I would not be me. That's for sure. I'd probably be like some kind of um, Tarzan, and then what's the guy in the trash can from Sesame Street? Oscar the Grouch. Is that the trash can guy? Let's find out. Yeah, I'd probably be like the Tarzan, Oscar the Grouch version of me. So like the past 5 years, I've really had some hot streaks, which is good. And, you fall back, you get back up. You fall down, you get back up. You roll with the punches. Not every day is peaches and cream, but if you have accoutrement, you're generally okay. So I don't need a coffee, Skeeter. This is me like at 9 o'clock at night after a very long day, after a very long week, and a very long month, and I'm still full of energy. Um, what's up? Um, are they nickel and diming on acres now? It's just the best advice I've ever heard. It's from Sopranos is buy land because God isn't making any more of it, and he's right. stay firm on your offer, just move on to another location. No, I told myself today when I made the offer that I am going to make the offer and stick to it. And if it doesn't work out, I feel like what I'm offering is very fair and what I'm comfortable with. And it would still be overextending myself, but for a worthy cause. And I'm not willing to put my financial future and all that in jeopardy for something that I can wait and find something else. The other bidder is the realtor. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because if you could buy that land and afford to buy it and then build on it, you would be in pretty good shape because it's beautiful. I don't even want to build on it. I mean, I do eventually, but like I could let it sit as is for 10 or 15 years and still enjoy the hell out of it. So I'm manifesting it by just getting up every day and working towards whatever goals I have. And one of those goals was put closer to reality today. And if it doesn't work out tomorrow, at least this is the first time I've made an offer. Oh, actually, this is the second time I've made an offer on land. I went and looked at another lot a few months ago. And after making the offer and then going to look at it, I rescinded my offer. That's a good story with Uncle Canada. I don't know if he's watching. I don't think he watches me live, but we went to there was this property. It wasn't on the river, but it was close enough, and the price was so nice. The price was so nice that I was like, I have to buy this. I have to. And even if I like find something better next week, I could still sit on this or sell it. It was just, and there was like an old city bus on it that people used for like a hunting cabin, but it was all rusted out. I should have camped in it, but it didn't work out. But we went there and Uncle Canada has a Malibu, and this road was not a road. It was like an ATV trail that basically it was undrivable. Long you had to be there, I guess, but it was a really really good story, really stressful in the moment, and in my mind as we're going through it, I'm like, this is something we're going to be laughing about in 25 minutes, but right now he was extreme. It's not even. I'm not making fun of him. He was extremely angry, and I felt extremely bad. It wasn't my fault that we were there. I asked him, we were coming back from a fishing trip going to camp, and I said, hey, I want to look at this property this weekend. We're going fishing. Let's just stop on the way back to the campsite. And so it wasn't my fault that we were there, and it wasn't his fault that the road was terrible. And then the GPS took us the wrong way, and we ended up in a very bad spot, like where we almost got stuck, and we wouldn't have been able to get a tow. It was just very bad. Um, I don't know. You had to be there, but so um, yeah, just so I put in a few offers on property. Um, we'll see what happens. It'll work out. If I get it, I get it. I'll be sick over it. I really will because it's in the stretch of river. There's like a 15-mile stretch of river. That's like my home stretch, and that's where I want to be. And a few things have popped up there, but it's never the right feeling or fit. Even just on the internet, I saw it, and within 3 days, I drove out there to see it. I would have went sooner, but I couldn't. If I don't get it, I'll be sick. I really will get sick because it's so amazing. But at the same time, um, we'll see what happens. It'll come to fruition sometime. John says hello. Is that Uncle Canada, John? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Jeff Preston, what's up? You're not late. You're always right on time. Thank you, Davo Dinkum. I am doing a little better, if you couldn't tell. Scientologist is here, says hey to Jess. Chris Hamby, I hope I can get it too. Jeff Preston saying he bought land. Yeah, it's about 2 hours for me too, a little less, a little more. So it's definitely, you know exactly what I'm looking for and how I feel about it because you've done the same thing. Um, Surround yourself with like-minded people. Do you guys have a local church? I mean, we're religious. Jessica's more religious than I. I have faith and I pray and I believe and stuff, but I'm not really top of the top of my list of priorities isn't God or the church. That's not to say, like I said, I don't believe or there's zero against it. I just said I'm religious and I am baptized and I pray and have faith. But the church structure and formality type stuff is something I've never been comfortable with, never will be. And it's not because I haven't found the right church or haven't devoted more of myself to it or haven't opened my mind to it. It's just something that it's more of like a personal relationship with God or the creator or whatever it might be. Cause I believe in a shape or form, not something concrete, but still based in roundabout the good things of different religions as well. Because I don't think there's not one Jesus or one savior or one Buddha or whatever. If there's something that a thousand different human cultures believe in a thousand different things. I think just based on those cultures and time frames and civilizations over time, if it is one thing, it's all interpreted through different cultures and different eyes and called different religions because people are different and live in different places and have different practices. So there might be a thousand different religions, but the core of a lot of those are based around the same principles and morals and beliefs. So I kind of am just like a, a great value generic believer in just the overall. And if you derive all of the good things from all of the major religions of the world, again, the moral compass kind of all point in the same direction. And I kind of just follow that arrow on like a general basis, which also just kind of intertwines with being a good person and treating others with love and respect and taking care of people and it's just like all the good stuff. You don't need to blowing yourself up or killing people or judging someone for being gay or for choosing to live a different lifestyle than you. None of that nonsensical crap has anything to do with uh, a higher power. That's just you, not you, but those people that do that kind of stuff. That's just you being ignorant and using your religion as your backbone to stand on your nonsensical racist or homophobic or uh, xenophobic, all the any way you can do. If people use their religion and their religious beliefs to discriminate against other people, they're not good people and they're not religious people. They just use their religion as an excuse. And if that offends anybody, I would never say this about other things, but if that offends anybody, just leave because I don't want to know you. So take that as you will. And let me know you're leaving too so I can make sure and know that if you use your religion to discriminate against other people based on how they choose to live their lives that offends you because of your religious views, then you are not a good person and you are not a religious person and I do not want to associate with you. And I take that stuff very personally because your religion and your way of thinking is not the end all be all of this earth. And you are no better than any other man or woman or person because of what they choose to believe or do with their lives. So if that offends you, go and tell me you're going because I want to know. Um, the truth is out there. Aliens. Yeah, there's definitely aliens out there. I mean, I don't think anyone should or would disagree with that because it's not really up for debate. I mean, I think that's another reason why um, aliens are so. And Bigfoot, Bigfoot's probably not real. I mean, there's like a small percent chance, but something like aliens, where it's like pretty much it is a certainty, and that there's other life out there. Um, I think the fact that some people, just like people that believe the Earth is flat and that vaccines are bad, even though like there's years and years and thousands of uh, proof to the contrary based in science and in actual fact. Um, it's just human nature that not everybody, even if we're all on this, it's kind of an oxymoron because I'm talking about planets or I'm talking about aliens, but just because we're all from planet Earth, not all humans live on the same planet. That's the nicest way I can put it. Um, his choo choo train of thought is off. LOL. 206. I carry it really well. Thank you, Airy Sweet. Yeah, I mean, it all settles right. it all gets lodged right in here and in my face. Um, so and yeah, like it's hard for me to lose it, and I gain it really easily. So the carnivore diet's definitely helped in the short term. Like I said, I'm going to do it through the end of the year and just kind of reassess, and then based on what 60, 70 days of that diet do for me, I feel a lot better too up here. Like it's helped me a lot. Even if I still have bad days, it's more just bad days because of outside circumstances, and um, my mind has been a lot more clear. So I would have thought around 180 or so. According to my doctors, I should be 170 to 180. As I sit here right now, I'm like 206. I my goal is to get down to 190 and stay there. I don't know how that's even possible, but I'm gonna try. I'm not very tall either. I think on a very good day, I'm like 5'9" and change between 5'8.5" and 5'9.5". Like I'm not. I don't even think I'm like 5'10". Probably like about 5'9", 5'9 and a quarter. My driver's license says I'm 5'11" and 180. So an extra 2.5 inches and, you know, 30 pounds less somehow. I think I don't even know. I haven't updated. I just went and got my new license because it expires every 4 years. And it said that this is the third license. It said that. So I just got an 8 year, so 4 year, so 4 year. So it said that since I was, or this was the second license, it said that. So it said that since I was like 22, 23, whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know why I would have ever put that. I was probably stoned when I went in there. There's a very good chance. I'm getting tired now. But all these comments are. I'm at the bottom already. Everyone just stopped commenting. Well, it's okay. I was probably only going to stay on another 10 or 15 minutes anyway. Kerr Pop, how are you? Keto Chow shakes. You'll love the chocolate shakes. They bear like melted ice cream. I'll have to check those out. Keto Chow shakes. I'll look into those tomorrow. Ooh, they have different flavors, but they're keto. Wow, there's all kinds of. This is crazy. They have like 1,000 flavors: banana bread, maple waffle, mocha, Irish cream, uh, like even like beef stew, banana bread, baked potato soup, and these are keto shakes. They're only $5 each. What the hell? I'm gonna have to look into these hardcore and probably buy some. I appreciate the tip big time. That's wild. I never knew such a thing existed. Um, Mucking up. Hey, how are ya? Hey, Jordy, how you doing? Sausage and peppers, mate. Jason Bruno. Yeah, definitely break out the charcoal grill. You grew up in Berea, go Browns. Yeah, go Browns, I guess. Made it to the live. Should you start from the beginning? Just watch it from here, Sparky, and then you can go rewatch the rest. I'm probably only going to stay live another 10 minutes or so. I'm pretty tired. I need to go lay down. We all know John. Mike DeYoung, you've got an Airbnb I can stay in for free in Colorado. Where about? Mike, will you shoot me an email? The Northwest Winds. So it's the Northwest Wind with an S at Gmail. Shoot me an email. Let's talk. I can come out to Colorado. I've been to Colorado like 7 of the last 10 years. Some of my best friends live in Aspen, so I just go ski and bum around for like a week. So let me know. Everyone say hi to Brad. Hi, Brad. It's okay. You're not late or early. I agree with you, James Amla. I agree. I'll have to check out those keto chows. I would like to mix it up a bit. I should do a video on my story. So I started a documentary about not about myself. Well, so I guess I shouldn't have said anything, but there's not that many people here anyway, 40, 50 people, whatever. Um, I started a documentary on my YouTube career from like the first video I ever uploaded was in 2006, so almost 20 years ago. And I think that's right when YouTube came out, like end of '05, early '06. This was like spring of 2006. YouTube was like brand new. Um, I uploaded my first video in 2006. I had been making videos before that, but never were they on the internet. So I don't even think I could find them if I wanted to. And so it's kind of like a documentary of my content creation from 2006 to current, including my original YouTube skits and videos, and then my music career because I still am. I'm a musician. I'm just not active currently. But my musical career, which involved a lot of content, I have several feature length movies that are out there and in other places. I have other channels and stuff all over the place. I just don't advertise it here. Maybe once, if this channel ever gets really big, maybe I'll pepper in some of that other stuff because people will want to see it, um, including my music, all that. But I've got a lot. If you guys think that this channel has a lot of me, 300 some videos, there's a lot. Like I'm there's a lot more me out there that you can find if you know what to look for. But maybe I'll have to bring that all to light. But I started the initial production stages of a documentary that takes you from like, yeah, that kind of like 2006 time, like the past 20 years of me making stuff. Um, I'll have to start putting that together. Let me email myself. I think that would be, I'm going to do it. I started it. I just haven't gotten it off the ground yet. It's going to take a lot of editing and I want to like interview myself and interview other people. Yeah, I mean, every time I think about it, I got to get the ideas flowing. So, um, much love to you, Brad. I won't do the soup. Sparky, I'll take your advice. They're pricey. It says $5 a piece. I'll spend $20. I'll try 4 or 5 of them. Thanks, Mike. I'll check that email tomorrow. When I need to drop weight fast, I fast from 7 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's hard at first, but you feel so good. How much weight do you lose, Jamie, when you do that? It sounds really gay. Not, I shouldn't say that like that, but it sounds really strange. But I was watching a Mark Wahlberg fitness video last night that popped up on Reddit, and he says when he wants to get shredded for like movies and acting and stuff, he fasts for like days at a time and only drinks water, and then eats in small windows at like 5 o'clock in the morning and at like 7 o'clock at night, and then you know, um, yeah. So I think that the documentary, people are saying the documentary, Amelia Rhodes is saying really gay, huh? Nice. Well, it's just an adjective. I didn't mean to offend anybody, and I corrected myself. So if you want to point it out or take offense to that, you're choosing to take offense to that. So I'm not going to go deeper down that rabbit hole. But if that's something you're not comfortable with, sometimes people say things that are taken out of context, and if you took it out of context and got offended, I apologize. But you're choosing to be offended because I did not mean that with any intent to any sector of people, especially after the rant I just gave about the church and religion and all that. So I don't need it. I don't need it, but it's okay. Um, yeah. So, but if I offended you, I'm sorry. But you know I didn't mean to. So if you're gonna put that on me, you're just choosing to. I'm Sam of the Northwest Wind. Did you forget? I'm the man of the people. Um, Probably gonna wrap this up here in a second anyway. It's getting really gay. See, gotcha. Um, get up to 190 around the holidays and then can drop down to 168 in a couple months. Everyone's a little okay. We'll stop with that. But yeah, that's good to know. I like I said, I there was a period of time a few years ago where I got down to about 180, well, it was about 190 consistently, but about 185 for like a week. And then I was about 220 and I lost all that weight. And then I slowly, it just came right back on. I was drinking these like morning coffee things. It was one of those like multi-level marketing things that my sister-in-law was doing, and I got it's weight loss coffee. And so I still exercise, not as frequently as I should be or as I used to, but I lost a lot of weight and I was exercising and I was eating better and sleeping better, and I wasn't drinking hardcore anymore or doing drugs hardcore anymore. I was never an alcoholic or like a hardcore drug addict, but like I would like definitely go I would go out and party, not every day, but like yeah, I'd go out and party on the weekend or like, so and that stuff affects your lifestyle and your diet and your sleep and your um so I kind of stopped all the bad stuff like 99% and then started exercising for the first time like in a long, long time and was eating better and sleeping better and getting on like a normal routine for the first time in like a long, long time. And from there, I started with that coffee and yeah, I lost like 30 pounds in like a month and a half. And then I stopped with the coffee and kind of maintained that lifestyle, but the weight kind of just came back on and I'll lose 10 pounds, then gain it back so fast. It's just up and down. But my next stealth camp, I have it planned out. Next week's video is already uploaded. So the next stealth camp will probably be in 2 weeks. With the holiday next week, I just did something simple, similar to tonight's video. It's also giving me a little bit of a break because I've been through a lot the past few weeks. I'm burnt out, but I was still able to get a video out. I have one scheduled for next week. And most people won't be watching Thursday. They'll be with their families. So mucking up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10. You don't have to. You don't have. You guys don't have to give me your money, but when you do, I'm very appreciative. I. It's very humbling, and it's a good small way to support the channel. Gas money and coffee donations and all that other stuff, and even just $2 for being out in the cold all night or for climbing in a dumpster, that's kind of worth it. So thank you to all of you, Skeeter and Brian, and mucking up tonight. I really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you as always. And I think all of you guys have donated before several times. All of you have mucking up. All of you have. I know for a fact. So thank you very, very much. Jordy is a legend. In fact, I know Jordy and mucking up, you're already on the list, but I'm going to add you to the subscriber list. Skeeter, I think you're on here already. You have to be. Yep, Skeeter's here, and then mucking up is there, and Brian is there. Is Brian on there? Brian's got to be on there. Hey Siri, text Brian.
What do you want to say to Brian?
Oops, wrong Brian.
Okay.
I'll text him in a bit. But, hey, let me text him now so I don't forget. Sorry, guys. It's important YouTube business. I want to make sure. And I think Jordy's on here too. Jordy is now instead of Jordy, it says Jordy is a legend. So you can tell him that. Maybe I'll have to do that keto sausage and peppers or carnivore sausage and peppers. That would be great. Jeff Preston is gay and he didn't take offense to that. I have gay friends, gay family members. I've been hit on by many a gay man. We have gay neighbors, and they're some of the best people I know. I'm saying some of those people I know are gay, and I'm not even going to defend myself because there's no need to. Bazooka 19, never seen your name before, but thank you for being here. Maybe I have. It sounds familiar, but I'm really good with remembering names in the lives. I do have Railroad Tube asked, have I purchased any of those camo fabrics. So I do have one. It was given to me as a gift by my best friend, and um, I haven't used it yet, but I do need to use that at some point. Actually, did I use it? I think I used it when I hammock camped with Tony. I think we set one up. Either that or I brought one and he brought one. I don't know if we used them or not when I hammock camped with Tony. Brian, how is your name? I guess Brian's not on here. Hang on. Nope, it's there. Yeah, it's there. Interesting. No, it's not. It's the wrong last name. It's another Brian. Well, for some reason, Raztech, Brian Raz, the name wasn't there. Now it's there. It's there now. What can I do? It's there now. Thank you, brother. It's there now. So we do have the camo. I do have a camo wall. I just haven't used it myself yet, but one of the next stealth camps I'm going to do is going to involve that, and it's going to be pretty just like it's just going to be the camo over me. So we'll have to see how that goes. But dumpster redemption will be coming soon. I'm just trying not to repeat ideas, but the redemptions are out there. They will happen. Brian Ogg, I have not been up to Lake St. Clair. Flying Ryan, what's up, brother? Bazooka, very glad to have you here. Glad to have you on board. Thank you for being here and for subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed everything. Good night, Leia, and all of the roarers. I hope I said that right. But much love to you all for being so supportive. Dumpster sausage and peppers. An abandoned mall. There's abandoned malls all around here, including like the Rolling Acres Mall. If you go, there's a YouTube series called Abandoned, and look up the Rolling Acres Mall in Akron. I would like to camp there. I've been to a couple Cavs games this year. I was at the Lakers game. And then I'm actually going on Sunday. We're playing the Toronto Raptors. So good night, says John. Good night, says Jamie Baker. I'm actually going to wrap this up too myself. I really just want to go lay down and get in the shower. So last call for everybody. Doing a lot better, like I said. So just to wrap it up for everyone that hasn't been here the whole time, channel's not going anywhere. Videos will still be coming. What the heck? Am I still here? I don't know what the heck just happened. I don't know what just happened. Am I still here? It looks like I'm back now. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I didn't click or touch anything, and my screen went to this weird YouTube thing. And then it refreshed. I'm back now. That's so weird. I didn't touch anything, and it like took me somewhere else. Like I'm just sitting there and the screen went weird. But I'm wrapping it up here in a second anyway. But thank you all for letting me know. Everyone that's saying bye, much love to all of you. I'm not huge fan of those new Cavs jerseys. They're cool, but they're not my favorite. Good night to all of you that are saying good night. Jeff, Jason, Airy Sweet, Railroad Tube, Davo, John, Jeff, Jason Bruno. I think I said your name twice. Channel's not going anywhere. I'm going to take that job opportunity and roll with it and continue to push on YouTube as well. I owe it to everybody and to myself at YouTube and at work to take it to the next level. So that's what I'm going to do. I appreciate all of you very, very much for your support. I hope, everyone has a good holiday, Thanksgiving and whatnot. I'm going to try and go live more. I went live Tuesday night and tonight. That's twice in 1 week. I used to go live like weekly. I'd like to get back into that because I love interacting and chatting with all of you. Maybe not for hours and hours and hours, but even it's just like tonight, nice hour and a half once a week. I know Tony Random Adventures goes live every Sunday night. Usually I film Tuesday nights. So maybe we can do, I don't know about Sunday night. Maybe we can do like a Thursday night live, like the new video comes out Thursday, and then I'll be live something. So who knows? I'll think about that over the holiday week about how we can reincorporate the lives into things. And I'll still go live from the stealth camping locations when applicable. So, all right. Well, much love to all of you. Nothing but love. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope if you need anything from what am I trying to say? I hope everyone's doing well. If you need anything on my end, or you need a friend, mental health, addiction, trauma, PTSD, substance abuse, or you just need a friend to talk to, all my info is in the description below. I will help you any way I can. I respond to all of you. You already know that. And I appreciate all of you very much. So, Jonathan Turner, what's up? Curtis, hey, how are you? Fishing, flying, Ryan, all of you. I think I said bye to everybody else that I see is still here. All right. Well, much love to all of you. Very good to see all of you. And thank you again for the support. Happy Thanksgiving. Get in touch with me if you need me, and I will do what I can for you. And much love. We will see you on the next one. There will be a video next Thursday for Thanksgiving. So nothing fancy or out of the ordinary, but it will be a video, just so you're aware. Much love to all of you, and happy Thanksgiving. And we will see you on the next one.